Hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever in the world you are. I hope you're having a good time. I actually wanted to be at the table, ready for 4 o'clock, and YouTube had been messing about and changed all the way my channel was laid out. So that's why I'm a couple of minutes late. I'm really trying hard not to be late at all. So sorry. Please excuse the massive spot on my nose. It's not very nice, but what can you do? A spot is a spot. At the end of the day, we all get them. I was going to cover it with foundation, but I thought no. Get a bit more light on the situation. I'll be at the table in a minute with the other computer, so I will know who's here with me. But hello, whoever's here, hi. Yeah, I put out the new intro to my channel. I know a couple of people have looked at it, and my son helped me make it yesterday. I need to learn how to put it at the beginning of my videos now, but I'm going to try and do it. I can only do it I can't do it at the beginning of a live stream. I've got to do it afterwards. So, like if you look back at this video, it might have the intro on it. I'll see. My son's going to show me how to do it. He's a self-taught computer genius. He really, really is so smart. He knows so much, thankfully, because it helps me a lot. He helps me and then teaches me, so I then know how to do other things. Education is good. I love learning. I think I put a post out, little tweet saying how much I love learning yesterday. I love learning stuff new things every day. It's what it's about. It's what life's about. You can never know everything, so there is always going to be something new to learn. And I love it. I love learning. I love being able to teach my children. We're doing a very interesting. I'm going to get a topic sort of done up for them. I'll probably start it with them next Monday. Because they are home educated, they don't get 6 weeks off and no education in that time. I do give them a week off, and then we do like a week with some. I mean, the work we do is always fun. They always enjoy it, even if it's writing, which is something one of them doesn't like. I make it so it is fun and they enjoy it. And now the child that didn't like writing loves being creative with the writing, because writing can be actually like an art form, like calligraphy, things like that. It can actually be like an art for a form of art, so say for dem seeking, do a big D and then like decorate that D with lots of detailed little flowers and little swirls coming out of it. You can make it all look so beautiful. But there's always fun ways of learning things. So yeah, I'm going to be getting the topic set up, just all about our local area and quite how amazing it is. What the history to this area is just, it's I'm forever learning new stuff. Only up the road, literally 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes up the road, was where a lot of soldiers were stationed during World War One, and they were stationed there. I think it was for 2 weeks, and then I know the way they marched and where they marched to get to the next village. But it's all really interesting stuff because it's places that I can take them and stand them on the spot and say 1,000 soldiers were stood here, like so many years ago. This is probably how they were feeling, because I've got sort of reports on. I even know how they were treated. That the soldiers weren't treated respectfully in the village I live in, which is disgusting. But in the village, which is only 5 minutes, 10 minutes in the car, so the next village up from us, they were treated beautifully. So that sort of put the place that I live to shame, really. Shame on the people of my town back then, because they were not treated nicely, and then they went and fought for us. I just don't get why people wouldn't, you know, literally lay out the red carpet. I know if I had soldiers that were stationed here, I would most definitely, I've done it not with soldiers, but I would cook up a massive sort of, you know, slow cooked meal or whatever, like a really good healthy vegetable soup or something like that. And I would go and offer them a bed or a room or food or shower, or, you know, anything I can offer, I would offer and do offer, you know, even now. Yeah, but there's a lot of history to this area. I asked yesterday on the spirit box, I did ask if there were soldiers underneath the road, because there's like the old cemetery. Okay, thanks for stopping it. Sorry. Yeah, there's the old cemetery and then the new cemetery, and then there's a road through the middle, and I have felt that they have literally tarmacked over part of the cemetery, and I believe that I was answered yesterday when I asked, and I think that I'm right, that there is graves underneath the road. If I find that to be true, I've already decided I'm going to somehow get the, you know, the town council or whoever I need to get, but I will make sure that the people that are buried underneath the road are remembered. They have a memorial, you know, plaque or statue or something to remember them. Because if that is true, and I will be able to find out, because I will look back on the older maps, you know, before the road went in. And if that is true, then that is actually really disgusting, and I will make a massive thing out of it. I will make sure that the people are remembered respectfully and apologise to, because that's disgusting. It really is disgusting. But I think I was answered, and I think I heard them say yes, that I was right. But obviously, I can't go and start an argument based on my spirit box, but I can go back and look at the maps and see whether I am right and whether the spirits yesterday were right. I spent time in both cemeteries yesterday. I went to the old cemetery first for a while, about 20 minutes, I think, and then went to the new cemetery, but only for about 5-6 minutes or something. Sorry, the lighting's rubbish. I keep saying the viewers, it's been going like from 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 down to 2. But whoever is with me, thank you for being with me, and I will be with the chat in a second so I can see who you are. Whoever you are, how is your start to the week going? See the bird fly past. Just as I was setting up the live stream, there was a bird bathing, and I thought, oh, that'd be really nice to get on here. But literally, as soon as it said start broadcast, the bird flew off to dry. But I thought that'd be quite a nice way to start watching a blackbird having a bath. Splish splashing around, he was making loads of noise. My boy rabbit is on timeout at the moment because he was naughty again last night. I was up the garden in the pitch black with a torch and my Wellington boots on, trying to get the blooming rabbit in. Oh, look, you can see my girl rabbits in the background. They might be pregnant, we're not sure yet. I said it before, actually. I know I said that before. I really don't know where our summer has gone. We're not having a summer in the UK, apparently. And actually, I saw on the news somewhere that it's going to be rainy and just not that good weather at all, not very nice weather. So I'm not happy about that. I wait a year for my son. I'm like a lizard. If I haven't got the sun, I'm like a slow moving person, but when it's sunny, I'm so much more sort of happy and just feel better, and I let the sun sort of get to where I'm in pain, and just visualize it healing me. And I love the sun a lot. The sun's just coming out as I'm saying that. And the wind. Gonna take the parasol off. I feel like the modern. I know they're doing a Mary Poppins, but like my version of Mary Poppins is me hanging onto that parasol for dear life, going across my neighbour's gardens. I wouldn't be singing "It's a Spoonful of Sugar." I know I'd be shouting something else though. Yeah. So what have you been up to? Are you having a good start to your weeks? Anything interesting happened, or is there anything interesting to come? I'm not happy about the size of that spot on my nose. It's big. It actually doesn't look as big as it is. And all the pain. It's because I've been doing this new cleansing routine, and I think that the spot is due to that, like just all my skin being cleansed, basically, like all the pores being cleansed. And I think that's why I've got, because I don't get spots really. I think that's why I've got a spot. It's because of this cleansing routine. So the way I see it is, it's a good thing because it's just cleansing it even more. When I go in, I'm all set up basically just to start. I'll see who's here, say hello, and then I'm gonna just press play on my on the recorder because I want to go back up to the cemetery. I want to know what was said yesterday. I've been asking about this little boy who was asked the night before last, was asking for his mummy. Apparently he's a young boy, quite small, and wants to be reunited with his mum. And it's thought that he was involved with a car accident. But apparently he's sort of been drawn to me as like a maternal figure. But what I was asking if he was there, is he able to tell me his name? I want to be able to ask for the angels to come down to take his hand and to take him to his mum, who is in heaven, I believe, or in the next realm. But first of all, I need to make sure, that he's okay with that. I can't just go doing things without asking first. Yeah, so I was asking quite a few questions yesterday, so today's one's going to be very interesting. The thing is when I play it so that you can all hear it clearly, it's playing away from me and it's playing into my computer because I literally lean it up against the microphone, so it's like as loud as it can be. Yeah, but I don't get to hear it properly. I can hear it a bit, but then I can hear it more afterwards when I listen to it back with headphones or whatever. So I rely on people to sort of say to me, "Oh, this is what's just been said. This is what I think I just heard." There's quite a few people that are subscribed to me that are here quite regularly, who are very, very good at hearing the EVPs. They are very connected, and very tuned in, so can tell me more information, what they're feeling, what they can see from that, the situation, etc. So when I go in, I'm going to cool, my tummy was really, really hurting. The girls are sleeping. They're like, we're eating and we're going to go to sleep. There's a baby snail on the bottom of my outhouse door, and he just hasn't moved. He's just been there for like about 4 days now, chilling out. It's really annoying because the blooming snails and slugs, they go up the wall and everything, and that's just gross with their slime. I hate it. I've been watching some brilliant reaction videos lately and wondered whether you would all be interested in that. Let me know in the comments below. But I'm thinking about doing like funny reaction videos. I've been watching some hilarious ones. But if you are interested in like something like that, let me know in the comment section. Like after the stream's ended. And just let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I think it's quite funny. I don't know how I would do that, right? Like play it so you can see it, but also see me. But my son would definitely work it out. The lighting is really, really rubbish. Probably a good thing. So when I go in, I'm going to see who's here, and then I'm just going to literally press play. It's just all ready. And then I'm going to put on my shoes and go to the cemetery. If I don't hear answers and stuff while I'm playing it, I'm going to have to listen to that before I go to the cemetery, because there could be some really important bits of information that's been said to me. I don't really want to miss it and then go back there and not know what they've already told me, because it would just annoy them. It would annoy me. Do you know what I mean? They're putting their energy into talking with me and answering me, and I'm not listening or hearing it properly. And sun's starting to come out now. I can feel it a little bit on my back. Well, it wouldn't be funny, but can you imagine if it's like, nope, I think you have caught your scarf on fire. There's no sun here. I love this scarf. I love the colour of it, but also I love it's got all little pugs all over it, pug dogs. But I like the colour of it, and I like the feel of having little shawls on me lately. So I have a vest top on or whatever, and then I just put a scarf shawl over the top. Even when it was raining the other day, I just put a hoodie on, and then I've got a big thick knitted white shawl. I just wrap that around me. It feels really comforting. Right. Let me go and see what's going on with the chat. Just grab my drink. Hi Truth Seeker. Hi JP. How are you? That's okay, JP. Oh, sorry to hear that, Truth Seeker. I hope you feel a bit better. It's horrible. Is there anything that like works for that? Like, is there anything that works, like when you get back to settle it, or have you found anything yet? Like, you know, like you can get them wristbands and stuff that sort of put a, like, I don't know what it is, like a little magnet or something, but it's meant to help with that type of thing. I don't know if you tried things like that. You probably have. I can't imagine you like just putting up with it. I know it sounds really silly, but if you tried, like, when you're pregnant, gingerbread and mints, like polos or soft mints or something, that used to help me. That might help you. Oh, have you tried them wristbands? Do you know the ones I mean? The bands that you put around your wrist. Have you tried them? Don't worry. No. Let's get my pen and paper. My pad and my pencil case. Oh, it didn't help you. Maybe try like have you tried like sucking on a boiled sweet, or like a polo or something like that? I'm just going to write the date. Right. I love this feather. I can't get the light to do this feather justice at all. It's it really is beautiful. It's got so many colours on it. It's a shame that you can't see it. It definitely was left for me. It's just in the middle of the pathway when I was walking to the cemetery. It's got like purple and light blue and darker blue. It's a beautiful feather. Huh? The strap, yeah. Yeah, I know. I can't remember if somebody told me about the energy drinks, but yeah, no, I like my energy drinks as well. If it helps you, then that's the way to go, isn't it? Right, should I start? Because I want to know any answers that are coming from the spirit box yesterday evening, and then I want to go up there again, but sort of in the knowledge of what has already been said. So what I want to do is I'm going to just press play in a second, okay? Okay. I can't set my legs. I look shorter now, don't I? Just move the screen down. Right. Let's put the time. Let me just pre-tear off some sheets because that's really difficult when I'm. Sorry, one day I will be really organised and you won't have to just sit around listening to me waffle on. Don't laugh at me. whatever, truth seeker, whatever. No, I literally had to move the screen down. That's how much shorter I was. It's not good, really, is it? Right, I am going to press play, okay? Are we ready? Let me see a yes, and I press play. Let me know when you're finished. Yeah, and then I press play. Or should I just press play now? It doesn't matter, does it? Or does it? Okay, I see thumbs ups. Let's go. Oh, what a donut. 1 minute.
Spirits, it's Demi. I come in love and light. I mean no harm as all.
1 minute, because that's from the road. Oh, wait.
Good evening.
It's a good way to start.
Good evening, spirits, it's Demi.
Oh yeah. When I'm pressing, you know, when I first the time between me starting this and then me putting on the spirit box, I'm trying to catch EVPs, just pure EVPs. I've caught one on here without the spirit box, so and they're quite faint as well. You know, so you really need to listen. But that's the reason that I have a space of time between doing the two things, is because that's what I'm trying to achieve. I just thought I'd let you know, because I haven't let you know why I do that yet. I just remembered.
I wish to speak with kind, friendly, and loving, as you know. God bless her. This is our session from yesterday. Quite a few names to mention. Quite a few names to mention yesterday. And that of a little boy. But the little boy's name wasn't, I wasn't told the little boy's name. Are you able to tell me that little boy's name, please?
Sorry. That was different heavy breathing to mine, though, isn't it? But did you think you heard that? Charlie. I'm trying to see what this little boy's name is. Let me know if you hear anything.
Okay, to go over here, which is where this is where the children, I believe.
Can you hear? It's the sound. The sound is okay here, I think. Right, can somebody let me know in the chat if you can hear me alright when I'm talking? Something is wrong with the live stream sound. Okay. Is that better? Can you hear me? No. Is it all right? Thumbs up. Seems all right my end. I'm going to go back to the start of that. Okay, right. I'm gonna go back to the beginning only because it was like only a minute in or something, just because I'm not sure if you missed a sort of small chunk. Anyway, I'll press play.
Spirits, stomach.
Well done for letting me know quick. I didn't notice at this end.
Kind, friendly, and loving, as you know. Hi, Bertha.
I'll put it up to the speaker when the spirit box is on. See if you can hear the boy a boy's name when I ask for the boy's name. See if you can hear anything. Thank you.
Hi, Spirit. It's me, Jimmy. Quite a few names today. And that of a little boy. But the little boy's name I wasn't told the little boy's name. Are you able to tell me that little boy's name, please? It's where the children, I believe, was It's a little boy around here. I want to set up my speaker because this is quite important. I was told there would be a little boy who he's lost his mummy. I was wondering, can you tell me the little boy's name? Can you tell me if he's with me? Can you let him know I'm going to help him, please? Please, my spirit guides, let me know that you're with me at the moment, please. Can you tell me the name of the little boy, please, who's looking for his mum? Spirit guides, are you able to tell me, do I have any attachments? If so, how many? Are any of them bad? And is one of them the little boy, please? Do I have a little boy called Matthew attached to me, please? 15 minutes. Any spirits that are fighting are going to work with temporary cemetery. I will come back and speak to you. That's the new side of the cemetery. Hello. I can still hear you talking, spirit. Keep talking, I'm still recording you. New side of the cemetery. Hi, spirit. Good evening. It's done it. I come in left and right as always. I'm now in the new cemetery. Hey, spirit. How are you? Hello. Can you spirits that with me at the moment, please?
Oh, I have four.
Do you know that I mean you help, and if I can help you, I will. Man of I heard. But know that I will do all I can to help you. As my strength grows, so will my help, I promise. Spirit guides, please can you tell me, do I have attachments to me? And if so, I heard you say yes. Could you tell me the name? Is one of them Matthew? I'm going to keep on until I get to the big recording. Until I get to the first because I believe that the road that is here now, guys. I'm just walking through the middle on the pavement. I'm just going to record some of it to the input. So as I said, I believe that this guy's underneath. And I believe they just can't take it. And my right is that guy's underneath this pavement and underneath this road. I see some guys under here. Indeed. That's it, fine. I'm very sorry, it's very disrespectful. I'm going to see if I can get that on map and prove that. And they can make some sort of memorial to you all because that's disgusting. I'm only here on the side of the road.
I hear it sounding
To both sides. I visit both sides again. I'll try and leave so I've got more time. My husband has to go out at the last minute. So thank you once again for your energy, for your time, for your patience. Like I answer on the speaking with me. I'm honoured and I really do feel honoured that you speak to me. I actually love coming to see you all. I'm going to cross over because the Lincoln Cemetery is further and the space will get next in a minute. I moved up the road from the cemetery nearly 7 years ago. Every time I've ever walked through it, if I see where they picked it up 7 years, and it's just like respect and honour to those people I didn't even know at the time, and the same people that I'm getting to know now. It's amazing, isn't it? It's an amazing journey I'm on, and I'm so glad I've started it with you, and it will always continue with you on both sides, on the old side and the new side. So I will continue to both sides tomorrow, promise. Kids. I love kids just having natural fun. Some people look at them kids and think, what are they doing riding in the road, having a race? It's dangerous. And all them sorts of things. I see the smiles on their faces and I'm so happy for them that they've got a happy, normal childhood. Okay, spirits, I'm going to say goodbye now, my darlings, but I'll see you all tomorrow, I promise. No attaching and no following. I need a little boy who's supposed to be mummy, okay? And I'll come back and see you tomorrow. Rest in peace and rest in peace. Love you all.
That was 17, 18 session. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? Let me know when you're at the end. When there's a bit of a delay. That was very interesting. To be fair, when they said hello behind you, I died. I'm sort of glad I didn't hear all of that when I was actually stood there, because but the way I had quite a few spirits say to me, like, I'm dead or I died, and I say to them, I know that, but that's why I'm here to talk to you. Like, if I can help you, I will. So it's like sometimes I say it and it's like as if it's like still a shock to them, like they can't believe it, sort of thing. Like it can't be real. It's really, really sad when I hear it, and and it's put that in that way. It really does make me feel like really, really sad for them. I want to be able to help them. I will help whoever I can help. I don't know. I've got a lot. Thank you very much for your help and your ears. Yeah, there's quite a lot. Like the way it's at one point, stop, too late, I'm dead, do you believe? Stop. Like, I noticed at one point my spirit guides came in. Where was it? Sorry, 1 second. At one point, I know that my spirit guides must have got rid of somebody, a male, because I forget exactly what was said. But whenever my spirit guides defend me, they always say, it's okay, she's safe now, he's gone. They always say the same sort of wording, and it always lets me know that they have fought something that I haven't even seen was there. That's why I say I had 100% faith in my spirit guides, and I really, really do. I know that they help me. I know they do. I've heard it play out. I've heard it, for myself. It was a bit of a busy one. Sorry. I know. They do speak. They have so much to say. Like, I know for people listening, it's a lot. And for me, it's a lot. They've got a lot to say, and quite a few of the spirits, they know that I always come back, so they've calmed down a little bit. But obviously, some spirits, I don't think that they know that I'm coming back, and they're trying to get it all out in one go. I've asked them to sort of calm down, try and sort of take it in turns and tell me your name. Like, I always ask them to tell me their name at the beginning of a message or whatever they want to say to me, because then I can go, like I say to them, I can go in like the next day and say, hi, is, for example, Charlie or John or any of the other names that were heard. Are they here? Are they able to speak with me? And then I can build up sort of, to know who people are, and just get to know them a bit better. So I know they have a lot to say, but they're learning, they're calming down. at the beginning it was crazy. It was crazy. A lot of people were struggling because they were saying there were so many saying so much at the same time. It was really hard to sort of put together who was saying what. So they have calmed down. They've calmed down a bit. They're understanding that I do go back. Like today, I will be going back there. I'll probably be there in about half an hour, and I will speak. I will read through this. I'll read through this and then ask for the names that have been said. I'll ask them, see if they're there. Do you think that the little boy who's lost his mum, do you think that he came through? Because I thought I had mummy or mama at a couple of different points as well. Also, I'm probably going to go live again tonight. I think I will. It'll probably be about 10 o'clock-ish, because I think North Cornwall Paranormal are going live at 8 o'clock. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's so loud that it distorts the voices, so you can't hear it so clear. So I turn the volume down just a little bit sometimes, just to make it a bit easier to hear. But I know that. Oh, that's cool. Thank you, Truth Seeker. You're a gem, you are. Thank you. What I do is I write everything down. Like I write down that we turned on at 16:27. Then I write down everything that we hear. I write the person's name next to, what's heard. Like just for example, stuck here, buddy. Laughing, mama, stick. Like, so I know that who heard what. Then I will go over it with headphones in and write down extra stuff, and then it sort of feels like quite a bit. I do this every session, so I do back and front. I write down everything and write down at what time and everything, so I can sort of work it out, and it's just a lot more information for me to be able to understand, who's who, what's going on. That my spirit guides are with me and have been helping me. They are keeping people that aren't so good away from me. They are protecting me, and I know that they protect me. I can feel it. I love my spirit guides. Like, I really love them. They are part of me. I believe I've got attachments. I believe I have a few. Maybe a couple from when I was very young, which is why I was asking them questions, because I'm trying to find out if I'm right or not. But yeah, so what I do now is thank you very, very much, Truth Seeker, for sticking with me, for listening to it, and for putting the work in. Let me know what you're hearing and everything. Thank you very, very much. That's really, really nice of you to give me like an hour and a half of your time. Thank you, darling. I'm going to stop this live stream now. Get my shoes and that on, and I'm going to go out to the cemetery. I've got a teddy bear that I take with me and a little orange ping pong ball, which I'm going to try and see if I can video and get a spirit to maybe move it, or just taking it a little bit further and getting ideas from all different people that I'm watching, I'm not copying anybody. I look at a lot of different paranormal investigators, and there are some brilliant ones. Yeah, you take care as well, darling. And yeah, I will probably see you later on today. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you could hit the like button, if you could share my work, that would really help get my name out there. And if you hear anything, not you, truth seekers, to everybody else watching the video afterwards. If you hear anything, could you please try to timestamp it and put it in the comments section for me so I know what you've heard. That'd be really, really helpful. It will all get put in with my paperwork. It will have your name against it, so I know that you've had that spirit speaking. Yeah, and share my work, please. Like, I'm 100% real. The way you see it is. I mean, I don't listen to the EVP recorder until I play it here. So literally, it is the first time I hear it is with you all. Yeah, but like, if you want to put a comment in the comment section, give me a little thumbs up, let me know how you think I'm doing. I'd love that. And thank you for spending an hour and a half with me. Later on today, I will do a quick hello to everybody that's here that will be there with me, and then I'm just going to play the session because I need to get my live stream times down a little bit because I'm on every day. People are going to get bored with listening to it, and I don't want that, so I'm going to try and keep it like within an hour is my first goal. Anyway, have a great day. Love and light, and blessed be. Also, be kind and courteous towards a complete stranger today. Show some kindness to somebody you don't even know. Tell all your loved ones you love them. Don't leave it for another day. Just do it now, today, right now. Okay, love and light to you all, blessed be, and I'll see you on the next stream.